take over and get some points on the board. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
A man who re-signed with the Chiefs back in May. Here's Jerick McKinnon.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want.
Oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
The Jets had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Across midfield. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Up the middle, it's Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4.
McKinnon now going to try the left side. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked up by Casey Hayward. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Cook up the gut. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Derek Watt, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line, with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
Rodgers will throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
First down, Chiefs.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here again is McKinnon. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Pass incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Loose inside the 30. Kadarius Toney.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Rodgers now on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6.
Inside. 50.
Now Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. Still on his feet.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 21.
A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. A dump down to McKinnon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Handoff, it's McKinnon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now, 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Jets take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Dalvin Cook
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Mahomes.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Now a give, this is McKinnon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's McKinnon. Breaks a tackle. Down at the 25.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
Kansas City suited Valdez-Scantling well, and he produced a new career high in receptions and nearly in yards as well. One of football's best deep threats. He seems tailor-made for this offense, and he gets them a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run it with McKinnon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
43, 43, 57.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there out of Cook. 47 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run it again with Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And their first down, Chiefs.
They'll swing this out to Tony. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he works free. Down the right sideline. And the way in. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's first down.
43!
Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
This ball deep for Tony. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now McKinnon. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Mahomes to throw it.
Throw here's incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes. That one caught by Rice.
Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Mahomes will throw.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And that's the way to find pay dirt, Patrick Mahomes. Hey, you remember some of the scrambles in the playoffs last year while he's playing on a bad wheel? Oftentimes he was maneuvering just to find a way to throw the football. But last season, 4 touchdowns on the ground, a career high, continuing to develop as a runner, and often finding the end zone these days.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's complete. It's Cook.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Rodgers to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. He's to the 15.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we